Hey guys, the Comics Kid 2099 here, and I've got a book that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I finished reading this yesterday, I think, and this is House of M, Fantastic Four, Iron Man. This is two 3-issue miniseries that tied in with the main House of M event, and I'm going to talk about both of them, but they don't have anything to do with each other than they both tie in with the main House of M event. So essentially, it's going to be like I'm reviewing two stories in this video. So I'm going to try and be brief. The first story is the Fantastic Four story, and it's the best story in my opinion. Basically, in this world, the Fantastic Four as we know them do not exist. In fact, the only one who is still alive, well, Johnny Storm is alive, but for some reason he wasn't on the shuttle that went and created the Fantastic Four in this reality. But you had John Jameson, Sue Storm, Reed Richards, and Ben Grimm. And the first three, they died. Ben Grimm, he became more mutated, became more of a monster. And then the shuttle fell into Latvian waters. Dr. Doom finds Ben, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to create my own team, basically because he saw that the remains of the Fantastic Four, or the ones who would have become the Fantastic Four, he saw that they had these deformities that looked like they could have been from superpowers and stuff like that. So he is inspired to create his own team called the Fearsome Four. And basically, if you haven't read the House of M story, you need to know that Magneto is in charge of the planet, and mutants reign supreme. Now, it's not a case like House of M, where mutants, if they see a human being, they hunt them down and kill them violently or anything like that. It's really more like 1960s in America, where you had minorities and you had white people, and they lived together, but not peacefully, and there was no equality. It's kind of like that in the world of House of M. And the mutants, they live with the humans, but there's an understanding that the humans are not as good as the mutants. At least that's what's going on in the world of House of M. And so Dr. Doom, being a human, and in fact most of his nation, I would say, are humans, the mutants aren't going to live under a human sovereign, basically he does not like living under the heel of Magneto. Now, it's a situation where Magneto, at least face to face, he's acting like Dr. Doom is a trusted ally, but they both kind of know neither one of them likes each other. And so this 3-issue miniseries basically deals with Dr. Doom trying to usurp Magneto's throne. And if you've read the House of M story, then you know that Dr. Doom has to fail. In fact, even if you haven't read the main House of M story and you started reading this, you would probably know that Dr. Doom is not going to succeed, simply because this is a tie-in miniseries, and it is not going to have some big, huge, major event concerning the rest of this world, because the big, huge stuff has to happen in the main miniseries. So you kind of know going into this that it's not really going to be a big, huge story or anything like that. Having said that, I would say with a few exceptions, this is a really good story. Basically, my biggest gripe with this Fantastic Four story is that you have characters and they act in certain ways that they don't make any sense. There's no reason at all for the characters to do what they do, but they have to act in a certain way so that the story can progress in the way that it needs to progress. And that's a big complaint that I have here, but other than that, it's a very enjoyable story. The art is very nice. It kind of, at times, reminds me of the art from the 1602 miniseries by one of the Kuberts. I think it's Andy Kubert. And then at other times, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of Alan Davis, but not a huge Alan Davis influence. So it's really good artwork, and the writer is someone I've never heard of. Let me go ahead and check out, see who that was. John Layman, and the artist on the Fantastic Four story is Scott Eaton. And I don't think I've heard of either of those names before this, but it's a pretty good story. The second one is the Iron Man story, and it is not as good. Basically, in this story, once again, same scenario. Humans live in peace with mutants, but they are not on the same level as mutants, nor are they even above mutants. They live inferior to mutants, and Tony Stark is a human being, and he runs Stark Industries, and the big difference between him in this world and him in the Marvel 616 universe, one, he is not Iron Man. He is a gladiator in these televised arena fights where people will get inside these armored suits, kind of like the Iron Man suit, and they will fight each other for the entertainment of the masses. And it's called like Human Arena or something like that. And in addition to that, he also still runs Stark Enterprises, but the other big difference is that his father is alive in this reality. And I don't know a whole heck of a lot about Iron Man at all, but I'm pretty sure his father is not alive in the Marvel 616 universe. And basically, we get to see that because his father is alive, that is a vast difference. That creates an entirely different kind of Tony Stark than the one we are used to. And basically, this story tries to give you a twist ending that, in my opinion, is not even the kind of little bit surprising. It's not at all surprising. And part of that is that it's just so blatant in the way that it's throwing this at you that when the twist finally happens, it's not even a twist. And it's acting like it's a twist, but honestly, it's really puzzling that they thought that this was a good reveal. And they kind of spoiled their reveal 2 or 3 times over through the course of 3 issues, and that was just kind of, it didn't really work for me. Another thing that I want to talk about concerning this entire book that really doesn't make sense, it's very inconsistent with the main House of M story, is that in the House of M reality, basically everyone was supposed to get what they wanted. For example, Spider-Man apparently secretly wanted to be married to Gwen Stacy, but at the time he was married to Mary Jane Watson. And characters like that, they basically get what they secretly desired in this reality. So Captain America, he was never frozen in water for 60 years, and Bucky Barnes never became the Winter Soldier, and so he kind of gets what he wanted, and stuff like that. The problem is, in this book, that is completely ignored. I cannot believe that Tony Stark wants to live in a world where his father is a murderous scumbag and basically treats him like dirt. I really don't think that Tony wants that on any level. Now, maybe you could say that Tony wants his father to be alive in the Marvel 616 universe, and so he is alive in this universe. Maybe that's true, but then why does it turn out to be such a really horrible scenario for him in this reality? And then the Fantastic Four, what did they ever do to make Wanda so mad? Why do they get to die in this reality? Why does Doctor Doom get what he wanted in this reality, but the Fantastic Four, they all die? It really doesn't make any sense, and it almost feels like you just have to completely ignore the House of M miniseries in order to read this and enjoy it, because, frankly, it doesn't really work with the reveal that everyone in the House of M world is living the life that they wanted thanks to Wanda's power. That really doesn't work with this story, these 2 stories actually. I should also mention that the Iron Man story, the art is a little bit more manga-y, so if you're into that sort of thing, then you probably would enjoy this a lot more than I did. Now, I don't hate manga, or manga, whatever you want to call it. I don't hate manga, but the art didn't really do enough for me to make me enjoy this story. I felt like the story itself, the writing, wasn't really that good, and so the art really didn't do anything to elevate it. But if you're able to ignore the story a little bit and you really like manga style and anime style and stuff like that, then you might enjoy the Iron Man stuff here a lot more than I did. And what's really puzzling about this is that Greg Pak wrote the Iron Man story, and Greg Pak, in my opinion, is usually a pretty decent writer, but this story just did not feel up to snuff at all. It felt like he was really phoning it in on this one. And so that's all I had to say on this book. I hope I wasn't too long with this review. I hope that I was able to say everything that you wanted to hear about this review. So I hope that you guys liked this review. If you did, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with you guys this Saturday with a review of an episode of Batman the Animated Series. So be sure to check out that video when it comes. And next week I'll be doing a host of other videos. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.